Welcome back, Hot Wheel collectors and diecast enthusiasts, to another episode of Curb's Garage. Today we're going to look at the Sweet 16 Hot Wheels, also known as the first 16 castings that Mattel put out as Hot Wheels. This first one here is the Beatnik Bandit, and I believe all these came out in USA and Hong Kong, but we'll figure it out. We'll look at them one at a time. This one actually here is my very first red line once I started collecting again as an adult. The fella that owned, gosh, can't believe I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but he used to own the Toy Peddler. Super nice guy, Paul. I think it was his name. I can't remember his last name, but anyhow, he gifted me this. And then, I owe all my debt to him because of this. It started my passion for collecting Hot Wheels. Not sure what happened with my thing. Maybe the battery's going dead. Anyhow, this is the Beatnik Bandit, and it was based on the Ed Roth custom car. And the Hot Wheel designer is Harry Bradley. And the original Beatnik Bandit, the real one, was built on a short-ended 1950 Oldsmobile. It had a custom fiberglass body, somewhat like a dune buggy would be made back then. And came with the Spectre Flame paint. This is the USA base. The USA one had clear, canopy. Then it had that kind of triangle steering thing, and the Hong Kong ones have a blue tinted bubble with a black steering wheel. Next up is the custom Barracuda, which I wish I had better condition. This one, the windshield's all jacked up on it. I have another one that's like in perfect condition, but the rear right wheel is broke off of it all the way to the axle. So eventually I'll need to upgrade the Barracuda. And this is also a Harry Bradley design based off the 1967 Plymouth Barracuda. There you can see the windshield damage. So bummed. Such a beautiful car. Opening hood. Next up, one of the first castings to come to be made, really, is this custom Camaro. Another Harry Bradley and design. And so basically you could almost say this was the first Hot Wheel that was produced, and it came out. There's a white enamel one that was kind of a prototype that had been released, and I'm sure some of you guys know that's a super rare one that's out there. But this casting's been around a long time. It's still going to this day. Still has a opening hood on it, and this one has the Hong Kong base, as you can tell by the 4 rectangle or squares there. Next up, you got the custom Corvette. Beautiful custom Corvette Stingray. Another Harry Bradley design. And the thing about the story about this kind of legend is that Harry Bradley worked for GM shortly before moving to Hotel, and he snuck copies of the blueprints of this 68 Corvette before it actually came out as a real car, and that's how he came up with the design. So the actual Hot Wheel, Corvette Hot Wheel, this one here came out before the actual car did, so yeah, GM wasn't very happy with them. And it does have an opening hood, opens the opposite way. This one also has a Hong Kong base. And let's see which one. Where are you at? There you are. Next one, another favorite, is the custom Cougar. Another Harry Bradley design based on the 1967 Mercury Cougar. This is a pretty neat color here. Nice red, dark interior. Looks like brown interior. Also has a Hong Kong base. An opening hood. Next up, the custom Eldorado. Spectre Flame green. Again, another Harry Bradley design, and also based on the 67 Cadillac Eldorado. It's funny how it seems like these cars were all based on the cars that were coming out that year, the real cars, because they designed these in 1967 but were released, in 1968. Hot Wheels are always a year behind. The base date's always a year behind when they actually sold. Anyhow, this one here has kind of an olive interior, the flat black roof. Again, opening hood, another Hong Kong base. Next up, beautiful custom Firebird. Again, Harry Bradley design. And again, based on a 1967 Pontiac Ford 400 convertible. U.S. interiors were white, dark brown, silver gray. Hong Kong interiors were white, dark brown, silver gray, red, and blue. Gorgeous purple. I believe this has an opening hood as well. It does have an opening hood. There you go. This is a USA base. Up next is the custom fleet side, and this is an interesting tale. The designer of this one is again Harry Bradley, and from what I remember, it was based on his own heavily customized 1964 Chevy El Camino, and really was kind of the base of what started the California look. I guess it's what they were California custom look, and it's kind of a burnt orange. Could even be copper. This is a plastic little cover on here that goes on there. This is a Hong Kong base. I believe they used it as the same casting as like the Sky Show and the other one that had the parachute and planes they would ship out or send off with it. Up next is another Harry Bradley custom Mustang. Again, this is based on the '67 Ford Mustang. My engine's running, I think the battery's running out on this thing finally, but I'll put a new one in. So, blue tinted windows, white interior, opening hood, Hong Kong base. Next up is, again, another Harry Bradley custom T-Bird. Based off the real-life 1967 Ford Thunderbird. Nice painted taillights there. This one is a kind of an aqua teal gray interior. Opening hood. Another Hong Kong base. Oh, come on. Alright, I don't know, something's going on with my... Alright, we're just going to have to wing it. Alright, next up is the Hot Heat in this ice blue. USA base. Next up, got the custom Volkswagen Bug, that beautiful purple. This one's, remember we looked at it and it's a single-seater. Steering wheel's in the center. Some nice detail on there. It's got a sunroof that, little plastic window that slides open and close. That's a nice little kind of hot rod stance to it. And this one is a USA base. Next up is the Silhouette in Spectre Flame Blue. This one has a dark gray interior. Nice rear end detail. There's the dark interior and matching blue Spectre Flame base. Also, again, came in the Hong Kong and US. Here's the Ford J car in a nice brown. Has an opening bonnet. Nice dark chocolate brown USA base. And next up, we got the Python that I believe originally was it the Demon? I forget what the casting was before, but they ended up having to change it to the Python because I think there was another die cast company that used the name that they had before. Can't think of it right now, but I found this one at a thrift store for like 25 cents. It has this Red Baron sticker on it. Gotta fix those back wheels. That tan interior, green Spectre Flame paint. And there's the base, USA. And then the last one is the Diora in the nice beautiful purple with the plastic surfboard. So if you think back at all these Hot Wheels from 1968, which is just over 50 years old, they actually had, so they had opening hoods, so they had opening parts. And of course, they were the fastest die-cast cars at that time. They also had the suspension that other castings didn't have. So they kind of just blew the market up. And then with this Diora here, it actually came with accessories, so which is the surfboard. So kind of that's how far ahead of the time they were of the die casting world. And that's it. That's the Sweet 16, the first 16 castings from Hot Wheels. And yeah, they can be pretty expensive, especially if they're mint condition. But, you know, mine aren't, I wouldn't say any of these I paid more than, I don't know if I paid more than $50 for one of these. I think all less than $50. So, anyhow, that's the Sweet 16. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, my computer just stopped on me and I couldn't give you more details on some of the last ones. But I'm pretty sure they're all Harry Bradley designs and Hong Kong and U.S. Made. So really, that's all you probably needed to know. And that's it. Happy hunting and have a great Thursday night. Bye.